Rice contains more carbohydrate, as you know very well. So millets are work for the Oregon Institute research, which is the best food for in modern culture, which will heal.
Yes, and we have distributed nearly 50,000 copies freely. Now still I am behind the scenes. And military, they don't require targeted millets, and you support me.
In Regional Institute of Education, that is RIC, Mysore, and completed it. He has dedicated much of his work to raising awareness about the benefit of unprocessed diets and his promotion of organic farming techniques to restore soil health and reduce lifestyle diseases, encouraging a return to simpler.
Imagine your mother gives birth to another baby after. We have no questions to ask. And that is the reason why people like him are suffering. So the solution is simple. Take humbly everything. It is the microbes that coexist within you and they come in. That's it. So the precursor of well-being is not. It's basically of EMF. And hence this EMF coming from the genetic content of these wonderful C4 grasses dates back. A YouTube channel, these 3 words if you press, and there are hundreds of videos. Recently loaded videos description box. Gujarati, Marathi, Bengali, all languages.
It is time we as a human race answered this question honestly. How can we put food on the table for all? In other words, ensure food security for everyone. We may use missiles to face threat from outside, but it is really food that comforts us in every situation. Having food on the table means we find the food that grows easily, is low cost because it can grow everywhere. That's easy and gentle on resources. That keeps us healthy. Food that can feed us today and many generations beyond. Ensuring food for everyone on the planet is also about food management systems used. What this means is who controls seeds and decisions like what to grow, how much to store, what is the plan for distribution, and how far the food travels. The thing to understand is whether local food varieties, grains, vegetables, plants are allowed to flourish, and farmers and local communities have an important role in deciding what they want to grow and eat. It is time we get concerned and ask if the food system is low cost, gives easy and quick access to food both in war and peace. Is it one that is sustainable? We can get answers very easily by looking at what we are eating and see if it checks off all criteria for food security. The foods that we have been focusing most on in the last 100 years or so is wheat and rice. The largest portion of food that most of us eat through the day to day is either wheat or rice or both. Now let's see how wheat and rice do on the food security score. Wheat and rice use billions of dollars worth of pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. the reason why soil fertility has eroded worldwide, and we notice loss of taste in fruits and vegetables today. Wheat and rice are guzzlers of natural resources as well. Did you know that 8 to 10,000 liters of water is needed to produce 1 kg of wheat or rice? This is an important reason why water resources are depleted all across the globe. In India, in Punjab, the cradle of Green Revolution, there will be no water in 16 years to continue growing wheat and rice. Most varieties of wheat and rice that are grown have been genetically modified and endanger health. It is also no secret that wheat and rice increase blood sugar. They are both linked to rapidly rising diabetes. Disease is a natural outcome of such voluminous consumption we see today of wheat and rice. So with huge demand of fertilizers, pesticides and water, eroding soil fertility and rising disease, how does wheat and rice go on food security? Now let's look at the management system that controls